Hey guys, what's up? Winston here, and just to let you know, ASRock have just released a brand new high-end gaming motherboard, the ASRock Z790 PG Nova Wi-Fi. Let's do a quick unboxing. The ASRock Z790 PG Nova Wi-Fi uses Intel's latest Intel Z790 chipset and supports all of the latest 14th gen processors on the LGA 1700 socket. It features a powerful 20+1+1 VRM design with SPS for Vcore+GT and 8-layer 2-ounce copper PCB, as well as 20K Japanese capacitors and high-density power connectors. It's also equipped with a composite heatsink with a heat pipe and an integrated cooling fan inside the I/O hood. It supports both Intel XMP and AMD EXPO and supports memory speeds of up to DDR5 8000 speeds. For storage, it comes with 4 SATA ports and 1 blazing M.2 PCI Gen 5 M.2 slot, as well as 5 Hyper M.2 PCI Gen 4 for your SSDs. That's a total of 6 M.2 slots for your SSDs, the most I've seen for a motherboard. And what's more, the heatsink for the blazing M.2 features a quick release system which allows you to mount your SSDs with ease. For connectivity, it comes with Intel's killer 2.5 gigabit LAN, as well as Wi-Fi 7 and Bluetooth 5.3. There's also the onboard power on off buttons, which I really like for this motherboard. And of course, it comes with all of ASRock's unique features, including the 7.1 HD dynamic audio, as well as the Lightning gaming ports, and ASRock's polychrome sync for greater lighting effects. We'll be testing this motherboard using an Intel Core i9-14900K processor, as well as 32GB of DDR5 72GB RAM. I will also be using the Radeon RX 7900 XTX. So let's not waste any time, put this into our test rig and see how it performs. But before we do that, let's do a quick unboxing and then we'll see you in a bit. Alright, let's do a quick unboxing of the ASRock Phantom Gaming Z790 Nova Wi-Fi motherboard. It supports all of the latest Intel 14th gen, 13th gen and 12th gen processors, DDR5 RAM and also PCI 5 and Wi-Fi 7. Okay, let's take a look inside the box. Okay, here we have the motherboard right here, and we'll take a look at that in a sec. Let's take a look at the accessories. Okay, here we have the user manual. There's 2 sets of the SATA cables. There's 3 thermal probes. There's a 3-pin ARGB splitter cable. There's 4 sets of the M.2 screws and screw mounts for your SSDs. There's a Wi-Fi 7 antennae. There's a GPU mounting bracket. Okay, here we have the motherboard. It's the ASRock Z790 Phantom Gaming Nova Wi-Fi motherboard. Okay, it's got some nice large heat sinks, as you can see. And here we have the socket LGA 1700. Supports all of the latest 14th gen processors, as well as the previous 13th gen and all the 12th gen processors. It's a nice I/O hood with some nice Nova branding there from ASRock. And this lights up with the RGB as well. Very nice. Alright, let's take a look at the back of the motherboard. Alright, we have a nice motherboard backplate with some nice Nova branding right there. This motherboard features the 20+1+1 VRM design for Vcore+GT and uses an 8-layer PCB 2-ounce copper PCB. We'll start at the top right here. We have 2 of the 8-pin PCI power connectors for your motherboard. And over here we have 3 fan headers, 2 ARGB headers here, a diagnostic LED, and on this side we have the 24-pin ATX power connector, a USB Type-E, a fan header, USB 3. And we also have one right here We have 4 SATA ports, a TPM header, a debug header, and at the bottom we have pinouts for your power on and power off switches, the onboard power on and reset buttons here, 3 headers for your thermal probe, 2 more fan headers, USB headers here, and 3-pin ARGB, 4-pin ARGB audio outputs, another fan header, and a header for your audio outputs. Alright, let's take a look at the expansion slots. We have 2 PCIe 5x16 slot and 1 PCIe 3x1 slot right here. And this motherboard has 6 M.2 SSD slots, which is interesting, the most I've seen for a motherboard. For here we have a heatsink, a large heatsink with a quick release latch for your blazing M.2 SSD, and it's quite easy to disconnect. You just put the latch out and this whole thing comes out like that. It's quite easy, and you can put it back by just slotting in and lock it into place. Alright, take a look at the DDR5 DIMM slots. We have 4 DDR5 DIMM slots supporting memory speeds of up to DDR5 8000. Very nice. And let's have a look at the I/O. We'll start off at this end. We have a clear CMOS button here, a display port, HDMI, we have USB 2s, a Lightning gaming ports, and we have USB 3.2 with the Ultra USB power. We'll also have USB 3.2 Gen 2x2, the Type A, as well as the Type C slot right here. Here we have the Intel 2.5 gigabit LAN, some more USB 3.2 Gen 2 there. The connectors for your Wi-Fi 7, and audio connectors for mic in, line out, and SPDIF. Alright. As I said before, this motherboard supports 6 M.2 slots for your SSDs. There's one here for the blazing M.2, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 M.2 slots for your Hyper M.2. Alright, we'll be mounting an Intel Core i9-14900K processor along with some nice DDR5 7200 RAM, and we'll be also using the ASRock Radeon RX 7900 XTX. This motherboard should perform really well, and let's see how it goes. So this was a quick unboxing of the ASRock Phantom Gaming Z790 Nova Wi-Fi motherboard. Over the past few months, we received a bunch of Phantom Gaming motherboards from ASRock, including the Z790 PG Lightning Wi-Fi and the Z790 PG Riptide Wi-Fi. Both were very good motherboards, offering decent performance and great value for money. The new Z790 PG Nova Wi-Fi follows the same path, but this time you get more features and even more performance. During our test, we used Intel's 14th Gen Core i9-14900K processor, along with 32GB of DDR5 7200 RAM, and a Radeon RX 7900 XTX graphics card.
we managed to get some excellent scores in all of our benchmarks, including a Cinebench score of 38,024 multi-core and 2,263 single-core. For PC Mark 10, we got a score of 10,701 and a score of 12,921 for Pass Mark 10. For UL's Procyon photo editing benchmark, we got a score of 10,446 and 9,788 for the video editing suite. And for 3D Mark Speedway and Port Royal, we got a decent score of 6,118 and 16,325 respectively. And finally, for TimeSpy and Firestrike, we got amazing scores of 29,002 and 47,096 respectively. The ASRock Z790 PG Nova Wi-Fi is an awesome feature-rich motherboard that offers really good performance, decent cooling, high-speed connectivity, and loads of M.2 slots for your storage. If you're after a high-end gaming motherboard with enthusiast features, then take a look at this motherboard. You can check out the full review on our website at funkykit.com.
And there you have it. That was a quick look at the ASRock Z790 Phantom Gaming Nova Wi-Fi motherboard. A feature-rich motherboard that offers amazing performance and is perfect for any gamers out there. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give us a like and then leave a comment down below. Don't forget you can actually buy this via the links in the description. And of course, visit our website for more news, reviews and hot tips. Oh yeah, don't forget, hit the subscribe button for more. Until next time, this is Winston for Funkykit.com.